Hello Seekers, welcome to your Guided Illuminations. This is a timeless reading as I believe that time is fluid and you will receive these messages when you are meant to. Also, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. I'm just going to take a moment and open space before we begin. Welcome divine spirits, guides, and angels. I ask and I thank you for your guidance and protection. I ask that this reading illuminate your path to your greatest soul growth. May it bring you healing, blessings, inspiration, and guidance. I ask that my ego step aside and allow my highest self to be a clear channel and receive these messages in the love and light for which they are intended, to help all seekers remain on their highest spiritual paths. We thank you so much for these beautiful messages. Your presence truly is a blessing and always welcome here. We thank you so much, Divine. And for you, seekers. All right. Hi, guys. Let's get right into it with the Chakra Oracle deck and see what Spirit would like to open space with today. Spirit, what energy are we bringing in today for the seekers? We have meditation, card number 32. Okay, so right off the bat, and this is coming from the crown chakra. So I'm going to light the coinciding candle there. And what I was starting to say right off the bat, I'm seeing that this is card 32. In numerology, that would reduce to 5, and 5s are all about change. And what I'm feeling with this meditation card is this change. It's a deep soul level change. Like this meditation, the state of meditation is going to bring clarity for you and healing and show you areas that you may need to how do I want to put that? Like kind of tie up the loose ends, give forgiveness where it needs to be given so you can move on. Clarity and focus in what inspires you. When you're in a meditative state, that all comes much more easily. And meditation, I feel like for some people feels very scary when you think, okay, I have to sit perfectly still and keep my mind perfectly quiet. I mean, yes, quieting your mind is the ultimate goal, but if what you're doing stresses you out, then it's the wrong meditation for you. And for some people, sitting and saying a mantra or, doing or that may work for them. And if so, that's fantastic. But there are lots of ways to meditate. You can take a walk in nature and listen to the nature sounds. I personally love to watch the smoke wafting up off of a candle or off of my Palo Santo. I find that it easily brings me into a meditative state. So, maybe seek information on different forms of meditating. For some people, like I said, walking, maybe using mala beads, a mantra, whatever it is for you, and start small. You don't have to meditate for a full hour the first time you're trying it. Try it for 5 minutes. But what they're really stressing for me is whatever you do to try and get in that meditative state, do it. Like, don't say, oh, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Like, try it. Do something, because being able to get in that quiet place is where you're going to get a lot of insight. And so I'm going to pull a card from the Awakened Soul Oracle and see what okay. Yep, this makes sense. So we have shadow, and we all have shadows, and we all have shadow work to do. And actually I'm seeing now, like, both figures are kind of darkened, and they're both in, like, because if you look, even this figure here looks to be in like a contemplative meditative state. Okay. and they're both being illuminated by this light around their crown chakras here. It's depicted in different ways, but it's essentially kind of the same thing. And this is what I was talking about. When you're in this meditative state, you're able to do your shadow work and work on the areas of your own self that need healing or need growth or need some kind of attention. So this is what Spirit is bringing forth today, is they want you to get into a meditative state so you're able to seek out your shadows and do some shadow work. As we tie up the year, it's a perfect time to also tie up old cycles or connections, psychic cords, you know, patterns, whatever is not serving your highest good. Introspection. This feels like introspection to me. Taking a look within yourself. Okay, so I'm also going to pull a card from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle deck here. Let me give it another shuffle. And we have harmony. We will receive that. So meditation, working through your shadows, that will bring you harmony. And seekers, the reality of it is we all have shadows and we always will. That's just part of the human experience. That's how we learn. It's how we grow. But learning from it, working through it, accepting what your shadows are and meeting them head on, not, you know, running in fear from them or locking them away, because that's a surefire way to just let them fester and come back bigger and bolder. And this one wants to jump. So we have card number 9, fulfillment of wishes. Yep. This is the 9 of Cups in traditional tarot, which is your wishes coming true. Your heart's desires being granted. So we receive that when you're able to face your shadows and send them packing. And that's not to say that they're, you know, not gonna resurface and come back, because I mean, they very well could, especially if this is some deeply seated shadow. But every time it comes back, if you're able to work through it a little more each time, let a little more of it go each time, gain deeper understanding each time, you will find more and more of that harmony. Okay, so let me give this one more shuffle. And we have card number 8, power. This is the strength card, the card of Leo. And this power is your inner strength, but with grace. This isn't like bullying or being harsh to yourself with words of, like, for instance, saying, will you just get over this already? You know, maybe somebody else is telling you, like, you know, just let it go. Why can't you just let this go? And the thing of it is, feelings are there for a reason, okay? And trying to tell them they have no place it's counterproductive. Your best way of actually stepping into this power and allowing this wish fulfillment to come in is to deal with this shadow head on. And they're really wanting me to say that when you do that, it brings this lightness into your heart, into your soul, that harmony. And I'm looking, this mask that she's wearing in this card has the wings on top. And here with the harmony, we have the birds flying up above her here. Like she's watching them fly away, and that feels like like stress, anxiety being lifted to me. And we also have, oh my gosh, guys, look at this. Card number 17, the Star card, the card of hope. So not only are they reminding you of your power and telling you to step into that power and claim this, because in doing so you get the harmony, they're letting you know, just like I was saying about these birds flying away, there is hope in this situation. There definitely is hope. And actually, 17 numerology, this would become 8, which is that power card. And your underlying energy is actually a chakra card, and it is your base chakra, your root chakra. So you have your root chakra here, and it's interesting how this lined up. So here it is, and your crown chakra up here. And in between, you have the power. So I really feel like this is also speaking of this harmony. When you're able to face your shadows and let them go as much as you can. You know, you don't have to let it all go all at once, but work through it each time. And this is showing you have this alignment, this harmony from your root chakra to your crown chakra. There is hope. Your wishes are going to be fulfilled. But where does it start? It starts within yourself, seekers. It starts within your own acknowledgement of your shadows. Don't be afraid of your shadows and doing shadow work. That is where we grow. That's where we bring where we gain our wisdom, our insights. You know, when things are going good, yeah, it's wonderful. It feels great. But I mean, for the most part, you're not really, you know, doing that deep soul searching usually and growing and changing. This 32-5 change, that's what this is suggesting. In order to allow the change to come in, to bring you in alignment, that harmony, face your shadows. And usually I don't do the next card in line after the underlier, but it's really standing out to me, so I'm going to. And it's card number 12, which would be the Hanged Man, and it's sacrifice. This is also speaking about taking a different perspective. Having, you know, having the perspective of knowing it's okay to let go. I'm feeling I don't know, that's what I'm hearing with that. So there it is for today, seekers. It's time to face some shadows. You know, nobody really usually looks forward to that, but I feel like they just really are saying, you know, we've got the end of the year coming up. It's been sort of a rough year for a lot of people, but I do feel like this shadow work runs even deeper than this past year. I just want to say, for some of you, this feels like it's probably been going on for some time now. And they just want you to acknowledge it and start the process. Check in with yourself, connect with yourself on all levels, light and shadow, because they are one and the same. One affects the other. Okay, so we have 2 nods to intuition here, which would make me think of that crown chakra, the dolphin, very intuitive, and the moon and the star, I think of intuition, but this is also feeling like that wish is coming true for me, that 9 of Cups energy. And we have a little dancing skeleton man here. This is representative of the death card, death to the old ways. Okay, that's that shadow work. That's really looking deep inside yourself and seeing, what do I need to work on? What do I need to let go of? How can I grow? How can I align myself in this harmony? And we have a little girl. So maybe this is talking about, you know, reconnecting with your inner child a bit, allowing some joy and playfulness to come in regards to your shadow work. Because, and I mean, this is a general reading, so I'm not going to speak very specifically on what the shadow work entails. But the thing of it is, we're all human and we all make mistakes. And I feel like with this child, this inner child energy coming through, it's saying, don't beat yourself up forever till the end of days because of some mistake that you made. Okay, it was your mistake to make. It was your lesson to learn. And we have the heart and key. And this feels like unlocking your heart's desires, but also unlocking, opening the cage, if you will, where you have locked away all these, how do I want to put that? I don't want to say negative energies, but in a sense, whatever has hurt you, I'm just hearing for some of you seekers, you've kind of just stuffed it in there like, all right, I'll deal with you another time. And Spirit is saying that time's now. That time is now. Unlock that cage willingly and with intent. You're opening that not to overflow yourself with sadness or grief, but to face it head on, work on it, love it, heal it, give it light, and let it go. Because that's what's going to bring you your harmony and your wish fulfillment. And, you know, you have that inner power and there is hope. You have the star coming through. Oh, and I don't think I said the star is the card of Aquarius. Yeah. So it's there for the taking, seekers, but it does take some conscious and subconscious effort on your part. All right, so let's pull some letters and see what words we can create today. Oh my gosh, that is like way too many. I don't even know if I could fit all those. My gosh. Alrighty, should be able to make some words out of this. Oh, hopefully we can do strength, because I see that shaping up already. And considering I have about 1 million tiles here, it's likely. Because that sure would be a great first word to find, considering we got the strength card. Geez, I really got in there and got some tiles today, huh? Wow. You're a B, so let's turn you around. What am I missing? An N and a T. I don't know. Maybe we're not going to get it. Oh, well, there's the T. Strength. But I don't... No N though, huh? Am I just not seeing it? No. All right. Well, it would have been a great word to start with, but that's okay. We'll have plenty more. And I'm seeing... Do we have it? Do we have it? I believe we do, but I've got it a little backwards here. Hold on. Third eye. There's that intuition piece again. We got that intuition here. Using your intuition, and I'm seeing shine your light, follow your inner light, your inner, oh, can you see these bottom ones? Probably not, right? See, I took way too many. Now they don't want to fit on the tray. And also, I want to just show you, because with the light, they're highlighting for me. So you have the light of the star, the light of hope coming in. You also have the stars shining down on her, and it looks like stars are raining down on her. And also here, the mirror behind her, I don't know if you can see that, let me bring it up, has all the phases of the moon around it. So that feels very celestial as well. So every card kind of has that element in it. And I also am seeing strong. All right, I have to be mindful not to grab this many in the future because I can't even move them around. Oh, I don't have an N. That's right. Duh. Okay, well, nope, never mind about that. Although I do see strobe, which makes me think of light again. So quite a few nods to that. And I see hurt. Where did it go? There it is. Hurt. And let hurt go. Okay. Oops. I'm just so excited to see that. I'm throwing all the other tiles. I'm like, I don't need you anymore. All right. I am going to set this up better so it's easier to see, because that is the theme today, Seekers, right there. Let her go. Use your intuition. Get into a meditative state where you can really connect to yourself and face those shadows. I know you can do it, Seekers. You have that strength. You have the hope. Wishes coming true. So you have this very positive, hopeful energy surrounding this shadow work, which to me really feels like now's the time. Get in there and kind of weed out your inner garden, if you will. That's where true harmony and growth blossoms. So I am going to leave it there for today. And I do hope that something in this reading resonated for you. If it did and you would like to, please feel free to like, share, subscribe down below. Most especially the likes, because that helps to circulate this reading for other seekers who may need to hear the message. And I just want to thank each and every one of you from the very bottom of my heart. You are all amazing beings of light, and I am just honored to have you on this journey with me. I love you all so much. Thank you. And until next time, stay safe, stay blessed. I'm sending you all lots of love, light, and illuminations to guide your way. Take care.